You're listening to me. You're both of you nuts.
Why do this? Why not do it?
You gotta ask yourself a question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? You have the luxury of not knowing what I know. It's that simple.
And people are always looking for something to be recreationally outraged at.
Are we clear? Are we clear?
Who said that? Nobody, huh? Ah! That's the war face! Now let me see your war face! Ah!
I've got 2 less juice left!
Oh, you haven't heard that in a while.
It's been a while.
That intro? Yeah, I haven't used it in a while.
What made you bring it back?
Oh, because I'm using the iPad. I'm using the iPad. And hey, we're outdoors, so that's why you hear like a lot of cars and
Air.
and buses. You hear that hum?
I hear that.
You hear that?
I do. There's going to be a plane coming pretty soon.
Is there? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
great. Oh, there is a plane.
Yep. It's like, yeah.
So we're in Daly City, where I was born.
Woo, woo! You were born in Daly City?
I was born in Daly City.
Seton?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mary's Help Hospital. Yeah, we could say where we are. We're at Panera Bread.
Yeah. We're at Panera.
And we're outdoor because it's too noisy inside. There's too much music playing.
And a lot of... I didn't know Filipinos like this place. I didn't know
There's
they go
hella
to Panera.
Filipinos in there, dude.
Oh my gosh. I went in there, I'm like, why do I hear the native tongue?
No,
Everywhere.
I hear them, and there's like a couple families like taking pictures.
But I was like, is this place good? I mean, it must be right here, but I'd be like, where's my tosilog? I want my bangsilog.
You haven't eaten at Panera?
No, I had tea. That's all I've had.
So I like the soup.
The soup is yum?
The soup and the bread.
Okay.
Um,
Do they have gluten-free bread?
no, I don't know. The sandwiches are okay.
They're aight, huh?
Yeah,
Aight.
they're all right.
You know, I had to practice to say aight
Why?
because I didn't know how to say it. I'd be like, that's all right. And then I was like, that's aight. What's that? Aight. All right.
I used to say that. I think it depends on who I'm talking to. Then the accent changes.
Into what? Ghetto? Ebonics?
Yeah,
do
a little bit.
Ebonics?
A little bit.
No way.
A little bit. A lot of cuss words though.
No, yeah. I mean, it
A
comes with
lot of cuss
Ebonics.
words.
Or it comes with...
Well, it doesn't come with a bonnet. Well, yeah, actually it does.
It kind of does.
No, it
It's the
does.
vernacular. Well, I don't know if Ebonics per se, but where you're from, depending on where you're from, it's part of the vernacular.
All I know is that when I get mad and whatever I say doesn't get through to someone, then it immediately goes into another.
It gets colorful because you need to emphasize what you're trying to say and reinforce your thought, right? Right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Sorry, tangent there. Kind of
just
like
went
hella.
off.
I used to say hella all the time. I don't say it as much now.
why not?
I don't know. I think in my head, in my Christian head, I'm like, I probably shouldn't use the word hell. But it's vernacular of Northern Cal. I mean, it's hella cute.
I don't think hella came from hell. It did?
That's a hell of a big bruise you've got there. It's a hella big bruise.
Yeah, but then you also got to go into like the language over, in England and all the stuff that they say.
I know. I mean, if you go to India, shit is like a normal word. It is. They don't even think twice about it. My Christian friends, they say shit all the time. And I mean, that's a
what is that?
That's a really like benign
What does that mean?
swear word. Exactly what it is. Crap.
Oh.
That's shit. I say I can't. It feels weird. I used to say it all the time when I was in middle school, high school, maybe college. But anyway.
I'm not aware of that. Oh.
Yeah. They say other words too. I forget. Oh man, but I probably can't say it on this podcast.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I used to. I'm just thinking. I mean, really, hell. So Hella came from hell.
Why don't we can do a Google search on it, honestly.
Yeah, we'll do it later.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So hey, airplane.
Yes.
This is the joys of living in Daly City
And San Bruno. And South City.
and South City.
Probably Millbrae too.
Millbrae. It's crazy.
Burlingame for show.
So hey, you came back from your Cairo.
Yeah.
So you like Kairos?
You know what? It was out of necessity because I could barely walk like a month and a half ago. Like I could walk, but in such excruciating pain that droplets would come down my face. And I'm going, why am I crying?
Where's your pain?
Lower back into my lower back into my right buttock, like halfway. So it was a strange, like I've never felt that before in my life, pain.
Oh.
Where I was dragging my right foot because it was so tight. Like I'd step with my left and drag with my right. And I said, I am walking like an old person. This is not right.
So did they do all the cracking?
Yes.
You like that? Scary, huh?
It's scary.
It's scary.
I've gone 5 times and I have to breathe in, and as soon as I think they're gonna crack, I breathe out.
It's like breathe out.
But he doesn't tell you when to breathe out. He just goes, relax your shoulder, and then click.
Dang, dude.
So it's scary, but I feel so good after.
Yeah.
So
That's good. I mean, I went to Cairo once because of a car accident.
just once?
Well, okay, it's probably like 7 appointments.
Okay.
And they attached me to this machine thing.
They
And then
attached you.
Yeah, they put these stickers and then it starts like moving your muscle or something.
Oh, yeah, like electrical stimulators.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
They do that to me now, but I lying down, and they put a heat pack, so it's comfy.
A heat pack?
Yeah.
You get a heat
like
lamp?
a heater.
Did you get a heat lamp?
And a blanket on top? No.
Oh.
And then so it's really nice.
At first, when they started cracking, you know, when they tell you to move your leg one way and then they bounce off your leg. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you touching me here? I was like, what's going on, dude?
What's nice about my Cairo is he has a massage therapist assistant.
Oh, okay.
Like a certified massage therapist. So
yeah.
today, first time ever, my Cairo came in, he put the electrodes on me, and he said to me, do you mind if we do a light massage on you prior to the treatment? I said, that's fine. So this other dude comes in, he goes, hello. And then he starts working at me like, that's good.
It works.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm like a whole new person right now. Yes.
How many more appointments do you have?
I paid for 10 sessions
Oh, gosh.
because it was the cheapest way to go. And I was like in a scale of 1 to 10, my pain was at 9.9. So at that point I was like, I'm too old for this. I mean, I'm too young for this. I should do what everyone tells me to do. Maintenance. Go in, get it fixed, and do
No meds, no surgery.
Oh no, that's not me. Heck nah. I don't have aspirin. I haven't bought aspirin in years.
Really?
Oh, I don't use that stuff.
Oh.
Because, well, at this point I don't have to, thank God.
I use Advil when I need to.
Why do you use that for?
Fever.
Oh, no, I write it out. Unless I take NyQuil, unless it's desperate, then once every 2 years I'll take a NyQuil.
Now, I know a lot of people who do that.
Yeah. And I think that's great because I just need to sleep, right? And recover and let my body heal.
Oh, yeah. No, I just do the Advil. No, so I can get back to work, dude.
I know, but the fever is supposed to help fight the invaders.
That's true.
That's why it's there. It's a natural process. I'm all about natural.
You're a hippie, dude.
I am kind of.
You're
I am
like
kind
half
of a
hippie.
granola. Yeah. But not full on. Not full on. because I use skincare products, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not full on granola. I believe in science too.
How was Christmas?
Oh man, can I just tell you?
You look busy on Christmas.
It didn't feel like Christmas. At one point, I was going through the motions because I just had to. It's obligation, right?
Well,
So
I guess. I mean, I don't.
it was busy. I think I don't blame them. But I had family over, and we already had all these things planned prior to them coming over.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
fun having them over. I'll admit that. But it was like we take them with us. We went from one party to church to another party to this one event to this. To
Oh, you
that.
drove around.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean,
yeah.
when I got my quiet time, I said, "Okay, Jesus, thank you."
I had some quiet time.
Did you? I'm glad.
Yeah, but then we just stayed home, so it was just.
Yeah, you had a different Christmas.
Yeah, we didn't go anywhere.
And how
Remember
was
what I told you last time? How we usually go to somebody's.
it? And
We go to a relative's house. You hear that? You hear that,
yeah,
Filipinos?
yeah.
Wait, let's
They-
just listen.
I love it. I love it.
That's funny. So
You
yeah,
understand?
no, I don't really know what they're saying.
What?
I mean, a little bit. I kind of know what.
The gist.
Yeah.
Going back to what you're
So
saying.
yeah, so yeah, Christmas. We usually go to relatives. For like the last, I don't know how many years, long, like almost 2 decades.
Wow.
And so
Since you're dating, then.
yeah, and so this year was different. Actually stayed home. And it was okay, but I think it was a shock.
To who?
I think it was a shock for all of them, for for my eldest kid and my wife, because I think because they didn't have to like cook or anything.
So that's a good thing, right?
No. Well, when we went to other places, we didn't have to do anything.
Oh.
They kind of cook and then we just kind of eat.
But you got to cook what you wanted to eat this time around, right? You got to kind of think
yeah,
about
I mean,
it.
we had control over it.
Right. It could be gluten free. It could be whatever your dietary standards call for.
I made a beef roast
Oh.
or whatever that. I don't know. It was like a rib, some kind of rib with a rib bone in it.
Was it delish?
Yeah, I put it in one of those sous vide things.
Oh, you do a sous vide. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's cool. I should bring it over.
Yeah, that's sous vide.
Woo! And
I know.
so I did sous vide for
Hello.
24 hours.
Wow. It was marinating and cooking at the same time.
24 hours.
24 hours.
And then I pan fried it.
Oh, dang.
Put the crust on.
And?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty soft and tender, so I was like, that's cool. I made a chicken instead of a turkey.
Wait, did you do all the cooking?
Except the pork belly.
Oh, she made pork belly?
So she made pork belly, which I don't know if you're down for eating, but this one is like, you know how you go to like, have you ever had pork belly like at a like off the grid type? Like if you never had
Green
it
barbecue,
from a
I have.
truck? So I think she perfected it.
Did she really?
Yeah, it's good. She's making it again
Ooh.
for tonight.
Hey,
Let me
I'm
pull some
coming
for
over.
you.
Yeah.
Let me pull some over. And then you'll be like, this is so fatty.
I like fat. Fat's not bad.
Yeah, it keeps you full.
Yeah. You're satiated.
Yeah, I think we can, because I got a whole thing at Costco this morning. So I should.
I just want to try it. I don't have to have like a whole meal. I just want to.
Yeah, we cooked it in the Instant Pot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is she gonna she gonna make that recipe available on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know if she has it on YouTube.
Okay.
It's the one. It has ginger in it and some soy sauce in there. It's pretty good. It's really good,
It's
actually.
really good.
It's really good. So what I did was I put it in. Like I made my little lettuce wrap with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you chop it up or no? You just kept it whole. One lettuce to one pork belly strip.
You know, they have at Costco. They have this lettuce about what 6 inches high, and it comes out. It's like an artisan kind of lettuce. So yeah, I use those because they're already the perfect size.
Yummy.
You don't have to cut it.
No rice, huh?
No. Well, there is one point I was like, I can't do it. I need to have some kind of rice with this.
Are you not eating carbs?
Yeah, I've been away from carbs, but I've been slowly like putting it back in
Why?
just to see like if anything happens.
And?
I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. I feel lazy.
When you eat it?
Yeah, I feel lazy.
What kind of rice do you guys eat?
I don't know.
White? Jasmine?
Yeah, the regular white rice.
I've been reading so much on rice and grains, and honestly, I'm like, we've been eating rice for years. I just have to soak it, I think is what it comes down to. I just need to soak it for a long time because they have lectins, which are anti-nutrients, which your body supposedly cannot absorb because it's fighting against your body, or you can't absorb the nutrients from the.
Yeah, what kind of rice are you not to buy?
Well,
Is it a type of rice or any kind of rice?
It's all rice. It's all grains.
Because you know, there's a difference between like the brown rice grown here and brown rice grown in Asia.
Ooh, what's the difference?
There's more arsenic in the rice.
In Asia?
No, in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, than in Asia. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it's the other way around.
No. Oh well. No, I'm pretty sure it's here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, is that all rice in general or just brown rice?
I think the brown rice is the.
So, California brown rice is not as healthy.
It's not healthy. Well, it has more arsenic in it.
No wonder our bodies are so full of toxins.
That's why you get massages. I know that's not the same thing, but
Someone told me I need to go get a massage regularly.
yeah,
Do you?
yeah,
Okay, you gotta tell me where and how much. So,
yeah. I could recommend someone.
okay. It's not part of my budget.
She's in San Bruno.
Ooh, even better.
Yeah, she does a lot of sports, so she's strong.
Even better. Well, I
She's
don't know. I
really
don't want you
strong.
to hurt me.
She's really strong. And yeah, I don't think she uses her elbows and forearms anymore. It's all like canned.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's really strong.
Just more control.
Yeah.
Just better control. Yeah. I have to get her information, but I'll. Yeah, you should hit her up.
Got it.
I think everyone should get a massage.
Does the wifey get a massage too from this person?
Used to.
Used to.
Yeah.
She goes somewhere else then.
Yeah, she goes somewhere else.
Got it.
She goes to the McDonald's of massages.
You mean those parlors right on the strip mall?
Like the Massage Envy.
Oh, why did she go there?
Because it's the McDonald's of massages.
It's fast? I mean,
No, it's just, it's...
Why would you
You pay a certain amount of money, but I don't think, you don't really get top quality. So it's kind of like, I guess I call it the McDonald's. They call it the McDonald's. All the workers say that, yeah, this is the McDonald's of massages. Because, like, you pay probably anywhere between, $59 a month. And that gives you, like, a 1 free hour massage or something like that. Or not free, but you pay for it. But that's what it gives you.
Right.
But you just pay on a monthly basis. And then if you get another additional massage, it's a little bit cheaper.
I see.
So, I mean, it's kind of like, the difference between, there's a lot of good things about it. Sometimes if you pick the right one,
Then you got the jackpot.
the right therapist, then it's like, then you're okay. But a lot of it is like,
But I guess she may have found the right one.
yeah, no, there's one person who's probably like the best one there. She's always booked. Yeah.
Got it.
But no, if you book this other person, yeah, she'll be good. We'll look into that. That's
We'll look
something
into that.
not part of your budget, huh?
Well, I haven't budgeted it. I mean, you know how we have a budget. I have a budget for food.
2019 is coming up.
I know. I need to re-look at my. We shall add it in.
Yeah. So, have you ever drove towards Hillside in South San Francisco?
Oh yeah.
Where all those Christmas lights?
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been there lately?
No.
Don't.
What?
Nah, dude.
I would like to go.
Okay, so we drove by, and I would have to say probably a little over a third of the houses were participating.
Just a third?
Yeah, just a
What
third.
happened? All the kids left?
I don't know. No, the houses, there's no participation. Like, hardly any houses. Like, I remember there used to be a house that had like a big old like snow globe with a
Right.
and they put it out in the window. It's not there.
Aww. They're getting older. They're tired. Their kids are out of the
Probably.
nest.
Yeah, so it was pretty sad. It was like there's probably like one big house on that one corner, and that was it. And then down the end of the street.
Maybe that's why your daughter said she was bored.
That's true too. But then, nah, maybe.
Right? Because it used to be a lot more colorful, a lot more bright.
And, I mean, it'll be worth visiting, but you might have to drive down some other streets. So in San Bruno, you know, down by the city park,
Yeah.
that area, there's a lot of houses on the other side of the park
Oh, really?
that participate.
I need to go look.
Yeah, just go.
Now that
Try
I
it.
have some time. Because I didn't have time during the Christmas rush.
Yeah. So on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
so I was kind of like, I started cooking on the 24th, on the 25th. Then I was finishing up some of the cooking. So I actually got to sit down in the lazy boy chair and I got to watch some shows. Well, I was flipping around. I was
Grab
like,
a snack while you talk about your shows.
so I was going like Netflix, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch any Netflix. Then Amazon, nothing like really, you know. So I watched some live basketball. That was it. And then I finally started a show. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look towards the Xfinity app because my sister has Xfinity, so she gave me an account, so I just use it to watch whatever.
Your sister probably doesn't even watch. She's so busy. Well, go on.
No, she watches.
Does she?
Yeah, she watches more sports though.
Oh, of course she does.
So I came across one, and I'm like, you know what? Usually I would stop everything on TV when I used to flip around channels on TV, and I would stop at anything that has anything to do with like World War II.
Oh, that's your thing.
Yeah, just because
You're a World War II buff.
there's always some like history, you know. So I'm always learning, and it's so funny because there's this one show called Hunting Hitler,
Oh, that sounds interesting.
and I binged the first season on the 25th to the 26th. Now I'm on season 2.
Oh, really?
I'm like,
Wait. In 2 days, you finished the whole season?
yeah, I just went straight
Did you sleep?
here and there.
I don't know how you do that. I don't.
Well, let me tell you something.
Because I feel like crap.
Maybe about 15 years ago, I was showing my dad a show called 24 with Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, I love that show. I never finished it though.
And I showed him season 3.
Wait, do you have it?
Hang on. Yeah. I showed him season 3. And I said, hey, just watch just the first 2 episodes and see if you like it.
Whatever.
And he's all like,
You're hooked after 10 seconds.
where's the next one? So I kid you not. So I set up a projector with my laptop and some speakers. And he sat just going through the whole thing. I go, are you going to sleep? It's been 10 hours. But there's 24 episodes. It's 24. He went through the whole thing. He probably got 3 hours sleep.
Is your dad impulsive like that?
Well, if you really like something,
Yeah, he can be.
he'll just go for it, right? It's kind of like if he sees something like where he likes something to eat, he'll buy like
go all the
10 of
time.
them.
Oh, he's like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or he likes a restaurant, he'll continue to frequent it. Like,
Yeah, until he gets sick of it.
okay, where was your mom in the midst of this 24 binge?
Complaining. I mean, this is a long time ago. This is like this was before I was married. So
That's right. That's how old 24 is? No way.
it's old.
Man.
So anyway, so check this out. I got to tell this because it's the funniest thing ever. He finished season 3 in 2 days.
Oh, Lord.
In like a 36-hour period, right? And then I go, hey, do you want to watch it from the beginning?
Wait. He didn't watch it from the beginning?
Well, it started at season 3.
Oh my gosh.
I said, do you want to start from the beginning?
Wait, why didn't you tell him to stop and let's just watch it from the beginning?
Because season 3 just ended and I bought the DVD.
But you had season 1 and 2?
And then I had to buy those.
Oh.
So, right? And then Netflix didn't come out with it until like season 6 or 7, something like that.
They had 24 back then.
They had it. They canceled it, but it's on Amazon Prime.
For free?
All of them.
For free?
Yeah, even the reloaded one. No, if you have Prime, yeah.
Yeah, I got Prime. Oh,
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Do you know who my husband is? There's still packages coming to the house. It's after Christmas. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
So you asked your dad, you want to start from the beginning, and your pop said,
Dude, he went, so I bought it, I ordered it. So, and it's so funny because like, he's saying, can you make copies? Because he wants to show his friends. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
hello. Your dad just asked you to be a pirate.
So, yeah, it was just fine. So he did season 1, same thing in like 1.5 days.
Oh my gosh.
He did season 2 in another 1.5 days. But what he did was he started like on a Friday,
Oh, so he had the whole weekend.
right? And then he went to church on Sunday, and then finished up,
Tired.
right? And then and then so, yeah, my mom was like, she was going nuts, dude. She
Did
was
you
like,
want to watch with them?
So finally around when towards the middle of season 1, my mom finally joined them, and I could hear her.
Someone's.
I could hear her in the middle of the night. Yeah, I know, someone's lighting up. I could hear her in the middle of the night. Like, she would say something like, kill him. And so she started getting into it. It's like, I'm like, what happened? It's like, kill him. I'm like, oh,
That's
wow.
hysterical. That's funny. See, if you can't beat him, join him. She should have joined him earlier.
Yeah. And then he watched season 2. And then he didn't want to watch season 4 and 5, and he didn't want to watch the rest of the season on TV. He wants to wait so he could just do
Binge
it all.
it?
And yeah.
I understand that. And I like that feeling.
So after 24 was done, they had a comeback to finish off season 8
Did they?
in England.
Oh.
They had to finish that one off. That was a good one.
Okay. Well, you know what?
So my dad liked that one.
And then when it ended, he cried.
I cried. And then, so 24, the reloaded one, it was like 12 episodes, I think.
What's reloaded mean? It just came
There
back.
was a new Jack
cast?
Bauer,
Oh, is that a good one?
but he's not Jack Bauer. He's like his own character, but he's like, they did 24 on like a different guy,
Oh, interesting.
and so it was like a.
So his name wasn't Jack Bauer.
No, it wasn't
Totally
Jack Bauer.
different guy, but same.
but they made
concept.
reference to Jack Bauer,
Oh,
so it was good. I thought they did it really well.
so it was like next gen.
Yeah, it's like next gen.
Okay.
But then they didn't continue it, which is so surprising. I thought they were just gonna keep going with it, but they didn't do it. So
I wonder why. Maybe it didn't have enough ratings.
probably, but I thought it was pretty good. But I remember like going through season 5 and 6. I remember a lot of my friends were saying it's the same.
I was going to ask you that. Right.
Jack has to go, defuse a bomb, but they kidnap someone.
Right. Doesn't it get so? It did get slow at some point?
No, I think the action picked up even more, but it's the same storyline.
The storyline's the same though.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But you still do.
But I did it anyway. And then I remember, and then after that, after Reloaded, I remember my dad calling me saying, I want to watch 24 again.
Wow.
So he did the whole thing
All over again.
all the way to season 8.
But that's kind of cool because he probably caught some things that he didn't catch the first time around.
He did.
Yeah.
He did the whole thing when it was on Netflix in less than 2 weeks.
What?
Like maybe about 11 days.
That's cray.
Yeah, he just did it. And then he waited like maybe another 2 years. He did it again.
Why?
I don't know.
You know what? No, I shouldn't say that because I've done that before, but with K-dramas.
Okay, I can't do that with dramas, with K-dramas.
Well, they're funny.
But I did do it with the one drama.
Which one?
It's
The Chinese one?
Descendants of the Sun.
I heard of that. Is that good?
I only watched it for the action.
The action's good, right? Okay.
Some of it was okay. I mean, there's a lot of cheesy parts, but like they milked like a lot of like shots and stuff. But
Someone said that one was good, so maybe I should look that one up.
it's not bad. I mean,
yeah.
I would watch it again.
Oh, well, dang.
I would totally watch it again, just to talk about it with you.
I will watch it then.
Fine,
I don't think I will binge it like your father.
Descendants of the Sun.
I will look it up.
All right, so going back to what I binged is Hunting Hitler.
Oh, yeah, yes.
So the premise,
This is bad. You should take this away.
the whole thing of Hunting Hitler was that, as we understand it, Hitler committed suicide before he was captured. Turns out that he may have not committed suicide. That
He may have not. Based
Yeah.
on what evidence?
because in 2009, the Russians got the body of Hitler, and then they went to go.
Exhume it?
They did forensics on the skull. So on the teeth, there was forensics that was Hitler's tooth, but it wasn't really concrete. Then they did forensics on the skull, and they said, "Hey, this is of a woman
What?
that's like under 40 years old."
What?
Yeah. And then there were some sightings in Argentina. There were sightings in Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia.
So South America.
Yeah.
South America.
So there's a lot of Germans that escaped before, after,
Right.
like right when they lost the war. There's a lot of German colonies. Even now, there's a ton of German colonies over there. And all of them are pretty much from the Third Reich. So, and they're all like leaders. So, of course, that generation has
gone now.
died or died off.
Right.
And of course, they don't want to be. I'm pretty sure they don't want to be a part of it anymore. But they're still living off. They're still living off the wealth that they stole from and who they killed.
So,
They're still living off of it.
so the premise is, they're looking for Hitler. Did they actually find him at the end of the documentary?
I'm not there yet. There's a season 3,
Oh my lord.
but there's all this evidence about sightings. So it's not like they go somewhere and then they try to they read a story and then they believe it.
Right.
Like they actually go out and they actually verify. So there's a lot of verification. But this is one episode where, because I was getting skeptical a little bit, just saying, there's just one house. It's not near anything, and the only way to get to it is by like boat. So they recon a house and everything, some house where Hitler supposedly stayed in. But I look on the map. I went to Google Maps, and I'm like, "There's a road right next to it, dude. You could just like." Of course, back then, I don't know if that road was actually like a really nice paved road like it is today. But there's a road there, and I'm pretty sure it was there back in 1945. And so
1950.
and so it's funny how like they have all this stuff, like they gather all this evidence and then they just follow up on it.
So do you think they do a little bit of exaggeration?
There's a ton of exaggeration.
So how is that? That can't be a documentary. That's not a
I don't think
authentic.
I don't know if it's really a documentary, but
You mean it's like a Inquirer, but on TV?
Well, it's just how they want to tell their story on how they're hunting. Because I'm pretty sure, like what they do is they have teams. They film the teams that go to the different countries, and then they have like their base, the home team in LA. And then what they do is they relay all the information that they get, and it's these two guys, one ex-CIA guy,
Yeah.
you know, who actually was also part of capturing Bin Laden.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, these are legit guys.
But the reason why they're looking for him is because the Russians took his body, they exhumed it, they did an autopsy, and they realized this is a woman.
No, the reason why they took it, the reason why they wanted to reopen the case is because I think it was Obama in 2014, where he had all these FBI files declassified. And finally, these files about Hitler and like around 1945, where they say he's dead, there's like this several reports, legitimate FBI reports, saying that he was at this hotel.
Oh, dang!
He stayed here. He was actually here and met with this person.
So the government does keep secrets from us,
You know,
right?
it's funny. So I think a lot of these people that kind of call like a lot of things JFK and, you know, all these assassinations and all this conspiracy, now I'm starting to think like, you know,
they could be true.
They might not be accurate, but there is truth in there. And so I'm kind of like, wow, they hid all this. So now I'm to the point where in hunting Hitler, it's building to a point where he's gathering up. He already left, but he's trying to gather up as many people as he can to develop the Fourth Reich. And and they start to show all these plans where they're gonna bomb Manhattan.
They actually got those plans?
Yeah, so all these. So what happened is they formed this database with like MI6.
Wow.
All these intelligence, everything is all in one database now.
Right.
So it's pretty interesting. I think they exaggerate a little bit just for show.
Yeah. Sensationalism sells.
But I like how they like actually go to like certain caves, and then you look at the inside and you're like there was
They got a swastika?
Yeah.
My lord.
Like they would have like hidden swastikas in like at a cemetery
Oh my gosh.
in Italy. Oh no, Spain.
In Spain?
In Spain. And it's like hidden behind like a wall that no one sees unless you climb over it. You know, where there's dead German soldiers.
Interesting.
And then now like there's like these bunkers or dug in caves where they put all their like torpedoes and weapons on the Canary Islands. It's crazy. It's like, and then you also get to notice like, yo, we're in this third world country and look at this. This is German engineering, man. It's like German architecture. It's crazy. It's like
right in front of you.
Anyway, I think it's really interesting. I mean, so I'm pretty sure I have a feeling how it's going to end.
Yeah.
I think it's going to end where
We don't know.
they don't know. But nice try.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel like it's gonna end.
But it's interesting how they weave in facts and speculation. So, makes you wonder.
Yeah. So now I'm kind of like I'm to the point where, like, I remember watching 24 again, and I would just skip through the parts. You know, skip through all this dialogue.
Yeah.
So I'm on like hunting Hitler. I'm just skipping through the dialogue. I just want to see exactly what they see and if they're actually on site. And if they say something on a map, I would actually go to Google Maps and I'd actually check to see.
And are they pretty
What they're
accurate?
looking. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty accurate.
So the people who worked on the, they tried to make it as accurate, historically accurate as possible.
Yeah. The most credible guy is the guy from the CIA who actually took this on. So he's former CIA. Another guy was a former commander of the U.S. Marshals.
Oh, wow.
Another guy is a former Special Forces guy. So he does like all the diving,
Wow.
like all the mountain climbing, and you know if he needs to go and then they have they pretty much have like big titles. These guys have big titles. So
And they're working on a movie or show.
Yeah, and they're doing the show, and then so they met some guy in northern Argentina, claiming that he has a picture of Hitler, like that he was actually here, that he was actually in Argentina.
Wow.
But then what they did was they couldn't show it on TV.
Why?
I think they're facing a lawsuit or something, like some international lawsuit or something.
Wow.
Where they couldn't show the picture, they didn't want to show it.
The picture that they have of Hitler.
Yeah. Aged like 20 years after.
That's kind of fishy.
That's what I thought. I mean, I thought it was kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I love it, dude. I'm just going through it.
Conspiracy theories.
So what about you? What are you binging on?
I'm not binging like you. My binge is like one movie or one show a night. So it's Designated Survivor with Kiefer Sutherland on Netflix.
Designated Survivor.
Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of it? So the premise is there was a bombing.
No, I'm watching it.
You're watching it?
I think I'm in season 2.
I'm in season 3 now. Oh no, there's only 2 seasons. I forget. I'm at the end.
I think I finished it.
It's good. It's interesting.
So back to my dad about this. When I told him to watch Designated Survivor, you know what he said?
What do you say?
It's not the same.
Well, of course it's not the same. It's 2 different. His character is so weird.
I recommended another TV show called The Unit. It's about a special forces unit.
It was on TV, right?
Yeah. But they canceled it.
Yeah.
Like after 4 seasons.
Is that the one where they're snipers? No.
Yeah.
That's the one where they're snipers, right?
But then well,
Had
one
the
of
pink Power Ranger.
No.
Not
different.
that one?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But check this out. The lead actor for The Unit is President Palmer from 24. So he plays one of the Sergeant Grunts.
Yeah.
Right?
Palmer was great.
Oh yeah.
His character is awesome.
So I told him to watch that because of President Palmer, right?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's 2 different shows.
I was like,
totally different premise.
It's like, are you kidding me? This is a good show. Like, The Unit, that's a good show. Didn't like it. I tried to get him to watch, what other show was that?
Your dad's stuck.
Any show that I recommended that he watch, it's not 24.
You should tell him it's never going to be 24.
No, he knows. He thinks that 24 is the best show ever made.
Is it? I don't know. It's one of the best shows ever made. But I liked Alias. I mean, there's a lot of other shows. I love Criminal Minds.
Okay.
The early years.
Let me talk about Alias. I watched Alias first, then I watched 24.
I know, it's 2 different.
And
you gotta take this way if you don't want me to.
24 kills Alias in every way.
Yeah, but Alias came like years, like a whole decade before 24.
But
so at that time, Alias was bomb. I mean, changing
Alias
faces.
was the next thing, yeah.
Right. I mean, for that in that time, you're like, what? They totally reconstructed a face. That's not that person. It's actually someone else. What? I mean, these are all the premises for Mission Impossible. Honestly.
Then I tried to get him to watch NCIS, the original one.
I wasn't into NCIS.
I think it's okay. I like the original one though. I don't like the other ones. I like the original one.
Okay.
And that's still going.
I know it is. Is CSI Miami still going?
I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I like CSI.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I binge watched that a lot.
I didn't get into it.
Try it.
Maybe. After I finish Luke Cage on Netflix.
How come that sounds familiar?
Oh, Luke Cage, it's a Marvel, it's a Marvel show.
I'm not a big Marvel fan.
But wait, the show that you're watching is what?
Designated Survivor.
So you finished it? You're almost done.
I'm almost done. I enjoy it. I don't like his character, but I understand.
But you know what goes in my head?
What?
Every time I see it, every time when I watch it, I'm like, Come on, dude. You're Jack Bauer. You could kick his ass.
I know. And that's why I have such a disconnect when I'm watching it, because I know him as Jack Bauer, but he's this humble, kind of mousy president who shows anger when he has to, but he kind of stays behind the scenes. He's not very, well, how can I say it? He doesn't have much presence as a president, and maybe that's how they want him. Maybe that's his character, but he doesn't command the room at all.
Yeah, he's developing still.
So
No, I get that. I understand.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. You look at him and you're like, that's Jack Bauer. It's kind of like this. There's a show called Jack Ryan on Prime.
oh yeah,
Did you watch that show?
I want to. I read his books, Tom Clancy's books.
Yeah, but there's Jack Ryan with a new Jack Ryan. Okay, so there's Jack Ryan, and guess who the guy is?
Who?
Jack Ryan.
Who?
It's Jim Halpert from The Office.
Really?
Yeah, that's the new Jack Ryan.
Does it work?
So let me tell you this on Jim. Okay, so him, I always call him Jim Halpert, but Jim Halpert from The Office did a movie called 13 Hours.
Okay.
Stories of Benghazi.
Okay.
That's on Amazon.
Okay.
Did a very good job.
Did he really?
But there's maybe about 2 scenes in it where he acted like Jim Halpert, like trying to bust a joke or something. Okay?
It ruined it for you? Not enough for you to not like
No,
it?
it's not enough, but it's still a good movie.
Okay.
Then he got hired to do Jack Ryan,
Wow.
which I think prepped him for Jack Ryan. And he did Jack Ryan. And the thing is that if he only... The dude, he shouldn't be busting out jokes, dude. Because otherwise he just becomes Jim.
That
So
makes
every
sense.
time he busted out a joke, he became Jim.
So he gets out of character. For you anyway.
Yeah, and it didn't do it for me. But all the other times, I was like, yeah. But I didn't enjoy the story so much because it was a whole rewrite of Jack Ryan and Jim Greer. You know who Jim Greer is, right?
I forget, what was this?
Jim Greer was the admiral. He was like Jack Ryan's boss.
Okay, so not.
Do you remember Clear and Present
It was his
Danger?
mentor. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Jack Greer. Okay.
So he was.
So it was his backstory with him and Greer.
It's rewritten now. It's rewritten where Jim Greer is a CIA guy. He's like a station
Oh,
chief.
he's not his boss? There's not the...
No, he's still his boss, but it's kind of like how they first started out.
Oh, okay. So it's
It's a rewrite though. It's a
Total
rewrite because
rewrite.
that's not how they started out.
I see.
It's a total rewrite.
Why
And
do they
then-
do that? I like to keep things pure.
It's I guess because they had to. Kind of like how they almost rewrote G.I. Joe.
Oh,
A little bit.
and made her G.I. Jane.
No, but did you watch G.I. Joe? Like all the...
Back then.
No. But now, the G.I. Joe movies,
No.
it's almost like a rewrite.
Really?
Almost. Not too bad, but...
Yeah. Kind of a letdown. I guess you can't write the same story twice, right? Although they did that with The Star is Born. Same premise.
I guess. I maybe rewrite kind of sounds negative, but I think what sounds better is instead of a rewrite, probably like a refresh.
Okay. A reboot.
So it's like a refresh of characters.
A reload.
What else are you binging?
I'm not.
That's it?
What's time? I'm trying to sleep. I watch one show, maybe 2, and then I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Yeah, I'm not crazy like that. I used to be.
You've been paying attention to like local San Francisco politics?
No. Who has time right now?
So there's this thing on the SF Gate that came out saying about the mayor.
Okay.
So she has a brother who's in jail,
Oh,
but
this was already known. Like
Yeah,
way
it's
before.
already known.
Yeah.
and then the story came out saying that on SF Gate something about where she asks Governor Brown to consider like an early release.
get on the roof, sure.
Earlier release.
Right. So he's his time is 44 years. And so this is what happened. This is what he did.
Governor?
No, the brother.
The brother.
This is how he got in jail. They committed a robbery.
Okay.
He had a partner.
Okay.
But when they were on the Golden Gate Bridge, he pushed his partner out of the car so he could get away. That partner died.
Oh, so it's murder. If not accessory to murder, it's murder.
Yeah, but then they caught him. They went to jail, and then a couple years ago, like lately, he got caught with heroin.
Okay, so they
In
added
jail.
something else on top
2
of
more
that.
years.
Okay.
So the story was that, the mayor, now that she's the mayor, that they think it's almost like an abuse of power. Or that's the reaction of that's how it was written, so that you could think that.
Yeah.
Like, it's abusive to ask the governor, but I don't know. It's
Come
when
on.
I look at it, it's like, I mean, there's always two sides. One side is, if you're just a normal citizen, you would ask anyway,
Yep.
whether you're mayor or not.
Right.
But then at the same time, and a lot of people were like commenting on it, saying, well, why don't you ask the family, see if the family of that person who died, to see if your brother should be released.
You know what? I would have done exactly the same thing she did.
Yeah, I think
Honestly, if that's going to give me a little bit more, I mean, yes, it's terrible what her brother did, but at the same time, if I could get my brother released, my brother did that. He's been there for how long now?
so. 20 years.
20 years. When did that whole heroin thing happen?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Or
I think it's a little longer than that, right?
maybe a little longer.
I would do the same thing. And not because I don't think my brother shouldn't work it, but because I love my brother and I would like for him to be with me, and I would somehow like to think that I could rehabilitate him or help in the rehabilitation. I mean, I'm looking along those lines. How can he be helped in prison? I can't be there. He doesn't have his loved ones. He doesn't have his support there. If I get him out of there, then we can bring him support. I can give him support. I could be the support. That's how I frame it. If I'm looking from London Mayor Breed's perspective. But I get it. For those who want justice, they don't want him out. Why would you want him out? He killed someone. His partner.
If it was like an accidental killing or self-defense killing, then I could probably be like, okay.
Was that how he played it? It was self-defense?
No, there's nothing about that in the case. Basically, he just did it just so that he could get away.
Then it was plain cold murder.
Anything that's in that type of category, like a cold murder like that,
Yeah.
I don't think they should be granted anything.
Well, that's up to the governor, right? All she did was ask. Anyone can ask. What did the governor say?
He's probably not going to respond until either soon, like at the end of this year.
He's probably not going to,
Yeah, but there's a lot of backlash now because they're saying, oh, so now that you're mayor, you're using your power to do something for. But then you also have to like look at the case like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Instead of like I said, if it was self-defense,
Right. Yeah.
or it was by accident, I'd be like, okay. He didn't do it, like, it's not like he didn't know what he was doing.
Exactly. He was intentional.
So I would think like, gee, if my sister was in jail, because she
Yeah.
killed someone, but it's
Leave her
because, but it's because she threw someone out of the car. I'd be like, nah, I think
I don't want her anywhere with my kids.
I don't want. No, I don't. I don't. I mean that's like one of those major decisions that you have to make, especially when you're an adult. It's like you can't just, it's not like the schoolyard where you could just accidentally like ram someone's head into a pole and be like, oh, sorry, accident.
So you're looking at this. Was it wrong for her to ask? Maybe, but in the end,
No,
it was a human thing to want to release someone you love from bondage. That's just a very human instinct.
But I think it was done considering, knowing what the case was.
Yeah. And even so, despite what your kids, think of it this way, no matter how much ill your child has done, and I know for my kid, if he did anything terrible, I'd be like, you need to pay the consequence, pay the piper, do your time.
I think do the time, I'd be fine.
Do the time. But at the same time, I'd be like, but I wish my son was with me. I wish I could help him out. I wish I could do what I can to turn his life around. And if in my mind, I'd be like, well, that's better done with me rather than in prison. I don't know. But if I were in that situation, I thought that one, like, yeah, I'd ask. I would sure ask, can you please release my son early?
I think asking is okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's any abuse of power when it comes to asking. If she forced her hand, then yes, that would be an abuse of power.
Yeah, I think people are just trying to position it like in a weird way. It's like, because I think I read somewhere where she I think she asked like every couple of years.
Oh, prior to her becoming mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is nothing new.
It's like a normal thing, but
It's a
she's
normal thing.
still getting backlash though.
Well, yeah, she's in the public eye.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Still getting backlash. Hey, what time is it? Oh man.
It's kind of late, huh? 11:54.
No, 11:54.
It's good, right? I mean, is that how we end? I forget.
Yeah. No, I'm running it, and cool. We're close to like an hour.
Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. No, but yeah, that was good.
Why did you do that?
Oh, we're still rolling.
Oh, we're still rolling.
We're still rolling.
I hear background music, that's why. In my head.
No, we're still going. But
So
So
how
this
are we
is
gonna
like-
land this plane?
I don't know. Well,
Where are you gonna?
plane comes over.
Well, where are you gonna go now? I mean, New Year's is here. We decided we don't like resolutions. That's not our thing. So instead of resolutions, we are going to.
I'm hoping for a better year.
Yeah. Oh, we all are, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to make it a better year for you? Give me your top three.
There's a lot of things.
No, top three. Top three.
I think I'm gonna relax more.
That's a good one.
And I've actually been doing it for most of December. Mm-hmm. So most of December, I've actually been looking at like when something happens, like if my kid does something. I've been looking at that.
Got it.
And then just look at the situation, acknowledge what happened, and then find the best way to discipline.
Yeah. That's good.
And then when getting mad, I gotta offer a solution.
When getting mad, offer a solution.
No, well, not just get mad and say you're mad, but like
How can we fix this?
yeah,
Got it.
like if I'm mad at like my kid's attitude, I have to at least give a recommendation of how she should look at things instead of like thinking about herself. That's one.
Got it.
But I think I just have to relax more.
Okay, I like that.
That's all.
Relax more.
So I don't really have three because there's a lot in that one.
There's a lot in that one. You're right. That encompasses a lot of things. Can mean a lot of things. I think for me, it's actually very similar to yours. I need to manage my stress, and that directly correlates with the psoriasis that I deal with. And I didn't realize I was getting stressed out, but I look back now in the last few months and said, I mean, and that stress doesn't have to be emotional, but it could be even like physical stress when I'm at the gym. Like I was pushing myself hard because I was trying to get certain gains, and then with my oldest boy, he was going through some stuff, so I'd be like, suck it up. Oh my gosh, are you the only person in this world? There are 4 other people living this out, and so I would get stressed over that. And I'm like, I think in my head, I didn't raise him to be like this, and yet he's turning into the normal teenager that everyone talks about that they turn into. And for some reason, I thought I was gonna get to avoid that, but no, I don't get to avoid that. I get to face it head on, and I need to embrace that and not stress out about it. Not stress about my parenting, but just I need to suck it up and go with the flow. Anyway.
Yeah, I got to focus on like correcting the action that was bad,
Without getting emotional and screaming for like 10 minutes.
I don't know about 10 minutes. That's too much for me.
That's a lot, I know. They stopped listening after the first 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh well. But hey, we have to do another debrief after the new year.
Yes. You will debrief.
And we'll do it soon.
Yeah. Because the new year is like next week.
Pretty much.
In days.
All right, we're out.
I can advise. I can have the best night of my life. I can own the cars, clothes, chains. But what you do to me is everything.